Good morning and welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Your boy is back at you with a full day of eating. We have got the eggs on the go, we've got the toast in the toaster, and we've got the avocado at the ready. Now I'm having this meal because I just posted on my Instagram a full day of eating and this meal featured and I fancied it again. So I went to the shop, got some avocado, got some bits, and we're making it now. I'm gonna track every single thing that I eat today. I'm gonna tell you about my calories, my macros, and why. So without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Right guys, so everything's gonna be tracked using MyFitnessPal. Obviously with things like this, you can just scan, and like most things, it comes up in 100 grams, which is quite annoying, but with bread like this, you have to weigh out each slice to know exactly what you're doing. Each slice is roughly 60 grams, so that's gonna be 120 because I'm having two slices. With things like avocado, guys, make sure you're weighing it in grams. Don't just put one whole avocado or half an avocado, because that could range from anything. If one avocado, weighs 120 or 130 grams, but on the app you're tracking it as one avocado and it comes up as like 70 grams, you're completely out for the day. So make sure you're weighing every single ingredient if you want to get it bang on. So I've just weighed out the avocado, guys. Oh, he dropped the toast. So what I did is I weighed each slice. I actually weighed it before it's cooked, so I know what it was, but obviously it's gonna lose a little bit of weight when cooking. Only 3 or 4 grams, I'm not worried about that. Anyway, then add the avocado to the bread or toast, add it to the scales, and then you can actually know how much the avocado is. So that right there is 50 grams of avocado on each slice, so 100 grams of avocado. Now for the not so fun part, we need a bowl, fill up with cold water, put all the eggs in the cold water, and then you're going to need some kitchen towel. This is where I crack the eggs, and then afterwards I can just screw the shell up in the kitchen towel and put straight in the bin. This egg machine, by the way, is one of the best things I've ever bought in my life. It's just a lot less hassle than doing it with the saucepan. About 16 quid, not even that, off Amazon. I'll put a link in the description, guys. Breakfast is served. 10:14 a.m. As you all know, we start off with 1 scoop of Ghost Greens every single morning. Now normally I have that before my black coffee, however this morning I did not. I was up early. Ocado, which is an online shopping company, turned up at 7 a.m. this morning, so I was up early. Builders turned up here at 7 as well, made coffee for them, made coffee for myself, forgot to have my Ghost Greens. So I'm having Ghost Greens right now, 1 scoop every morning with 1 scoop of the creatine. This is the Ghost Basics range, as you can see here with the yellow lid. This is my favourite range I've ever done. Plain creatine, nothing else, just pure creatine, perfect. It's unflavoured, you can mix it with anything, you won't be able to taste it. Obviously don't drink on its own, it won't taste very good. So we're going to down this. That old school apple flavour, one of the best. Right, and then a digestive enzyme at every meal. So just 1 capsule about 3 times a day. We're then having 2 fish oils, and then is it 1 or 2 of these? 2 vitamin C's. So 2 vitamin C's, 2 fish oils, and 1 digestive enzyme. I like to have digestive enzyme first, which is that one. And now what I'll do, guys, is I'll always eat that first because that helps with digestion of the food anyway. And then I'll eat food. I'll eat probably just a little bit, just I don't know, 3 or 4 mouthfuls, whatever. And then I'll have these other vitamins. Any vitamins, by the way, that you take, make sure you take on a full stomach. Now the reason that is, food helps the transportation of nutrients around the body. If you've got no food in your body, you're literally just got vitamins in your stomach and you'll probably end up being sick or feeling a little bit sick for sure. But this is meal number 1. The calories and macros on these, or on this even, is 998 calories. All right, the bread alone was 290 calories. 6 eggs is 474, and 100 grams of avocado is 234. That is 48 grams of carbs, 58 grams of fats, and 57 grams of protein. And that, my friends, is meal number 1. So in my head, guy, in my stomach, I've got Ghost Greens, creatine, right at the bottom. I've then got the digestive enzyme. I've then got some food. And now we can put in the vitamins and then more food on top. For me, that's the best way to get all these nutrients to where they need to go. Almost time for meal number 2. I'm gonna have some bagels and jam, and then I'm gonna head to the gym, guys. So this is gonna be my pre-workout meal. And then what I've been loving recently is I always have the Ghost Pump. It's probably one of my favorite products that Ghost have ever done. This one's a natty flavor because I am loving this new flavor. It's not new, but it was like, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks ago. The lemon lime intra. Now, what's the difference between intra and the BCAAs? BCAAs is just branched chain amino acids. Intra is all 9. So you've got branched chain amino acids and EAAs. So you're getting extra nutrition for your money. You may as well get the intra because it's all 9 essential amino acids. I love this lemon lime flavor, quite subtle. 1 scoop of that. I'm then going to do 2 scoops of the Ghost Pump. Natty flavour, like I say, because I don't want to ruin the flavour of the lemon lime. I know a lot of the athletes for Ghost will mix like random flavours together. Man's not about that. I like to keep the flavours subtle, and that is going to be my intra workout. Haven't decided what I'm going to have for my pre-workout yet. The pre-workout meal is just going to be bagels and jam. Calories and macros. Will be on the screen. Now, vote below, what's a better toasted bagel? This one or this one? What one? I prefer this. Meal number 2. 2 bagels and 25, was it 25 or 20 grams? I think, oh no, 30 grams of jam, 15 grams on each. I didn't put on each half, I just put it in the bagel and put them together. So that is going to be pre-workout food. And we have got chest and triceps today. Might do a bit of rear delts as well. Oh yeah. And don't forget to use code Kieran for anything Ghost to save 20%. Non-alcoholic bevies, not for me. We're going with this today as the pre-workout. Ghost any peaches flavour. It's like a basketball. Feels like a basketball on the side of this can. It's a nice warm day. This is going to hit well. If you're someone that gets sick a lot, I mean, I don't get sick a lot, but there's probably a reason for it. For instance, the fact that I'm washing this the top of the can is probably another reason why I have a strong immune system. Like, I always make sure, like you can imagine, like whoever packed it, maybe it was done by a machine or whatever, but you know when like put them on the shelves, they're gonna hold the can like this. Man, imagine how many people have touched the can on the drinking area before you even drink out of it. Just be wary, just be mindful. It's all germy out there. Maybe a bit extra, but trust me. Guys, we are on the way to the gym, sipping on this lovely Ghost Peaches. This tastes insane. It's like the most refreshing peach drink on the entire planet. Oh yeah, absolutely sensational. On the way to gym, I'm gonna film probably a little bit of each exercise just to give you guys a bit of a insight to what we're doing training wise at the moment, but obviously this is a full day of eating. So I will be doing more, more full day of eating later this afternoon once we get back. Starting with the post-workout meal. Don't even know what I'm gonna have yet, but I have a good idea. We have completed the Szechuan. Ellie's just texted me, she wants me to go to the shop and get some coffee beans. We've got builders at the house. We're making so many coffees in a day. And we're going through coffee beans like there is absolute no tomorrow. So we're gonna go get some more coffee beans. But I think I know what I'm having for my post-workout meal. However, I'm absolutely starving. Going to the shop when you're starving is never a good idea. I feel like when I wear these stringers, by the way, they're not a stringer, what do you call them? The rib vests. Love them, by the way. One of my favourite products that Alfleet have done. I don't like a stringer, but I like a rib vest like this. I feel like I look small right now. I look bigger in the gym. I look bigger in the gym when I'm training, vascularity, whatever, pump on. Get in the car, man looks like he doesn't lift. Anyway, it is what it is. I'm gonna get some food now and we're gonna fill up, so I'll catch you guys up at home. Back home from the gym, the builders have just left, so I have just rustled up some chicken, which is basically 2 chicken breasts and 2 chicken thighs there. So I'm probably not gonna eat all that in one go. I don't know, I'll see how I feel. 2 high protein wraps. They're not that high protein, guys. They're just from Waitrose. They just call them high protein wraps. They've probably got about an extra 3 grams of protein than a normal wrap, and then they just call them high protein. But anyway, I'm literally just gonna have chicken, lettuce, bit of mayo in a wrap. I'm gonna have 2 of those bad boys right now. And there we go. Meal number 3, which is my post-workout meal, is coming out at 910 calories, 58 grams of carbs, 28 grams of fats, and 103 grams of protein. So, let's go for it. Sensational. I've kind of gone off chicken recently because I eat too much of it. So, I mean, I'm eating 450 grams of chicken right now, but so hardly gone off it, have I? But what I do, instead of just having plain chicken breast, I'll mix like 1 or 2 chicken thighs in with it as well. Obviously higher in fat, so make sure you factor that in, but it just massively helps with flavour. Right, I literally just finished eating, but I'm gonna have a green apple. I would not normally track this, because I don't care. If, like, realistically, guys, let me be honest with you, alright? You're not, if you overeat in fruit, you're not gonna like ruin your physique. Let's be honest with ourselves here. If you're overeating in apples and berries and things like that, you're fine. Yes, okay, you can, you know, bananas are a bit more, obviously they're a bit more of a carb source, a bit more whatever. That is 110 grams of apple. I'm weighing it out the core. I would never normally track it, but yeah, like I say, I wouldn't worry too much about fruit and veg, unless you want to be super anal and know exactly what you put in your body. I'm going to track it all today for you, just so we know what the end goals or targets I hit. But I'm literally just going to have a green Granny Smith apple. Tell you the reason as to why, because I've just tracked that apple, guys, and it is 112 grams, 65 calories, 12 grams of carbs, 0.2 grams of fats, and 0.5 grams of protein. Trust me, if you're overweight, if you haven't got the physique that you want, fruit is not the problem. Let me tell you that. Guys, it is 6:57 in the PMs. Now, I've just walked into the kitchen. I've just come off a couple of client calls, and Ellie, my lovely girlfriend, has made me dinner. Now, I'll report back with the calories and the macros for this meal. However, it is, what is it, El?
A Chinese kind of chicken mince stir fry.
Chinese chicken mince stir fries. So it's basically just chicken mince, vegetables, Chinese five spice, and other soy sauce stuff, yeah, with honey, coriander rice, and green beans. Oh, absolutely delicious.
Is it?
Mm.
You don't understand that.
Oh, I love it. Oh. I love Chinese five spice. We are all bathed and ready to have our last meal of the day. I'm going to be having 200 grams of, it is natural Greek yogurt, I'm sure it is, yeah, Greek yogurt, fat-free, because I've used all my fats today. Quite early doors. Mix one heap scoop, fridge is open, one heap scoop of the Ghost peanut butter syrup. This is the best flavour, not only just for this, but in general. Like, I could just drink this like all the time. I absolutely love it. And if you find yourself a good protein powder that you always want to drink, chances are you're going to drink more of it and you're going to make gains. So get yourself a good protein. Obviously, Ghost is, in my opinion, the best products on the market because they're used with the best ingredients possible. Code Kieran, you know the drill, guys, saves you 20% on your entire orders. Your boys just spilled a bit of the protein powder, which means I'm losing gains as we speak. Anyway, mix it up. Once it's all mixed pretty much, give it a big stir. And I'm just gonna mix some frozen raspberries with that. And that's all I'm gonna have tonight, guys, because I have not got enough, I've got enough calories for what I want to do, but I haven't got enough fats. So if anything, the only thing I can add to this is a carb source, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. So I'm literally just going to have this with raspberries. Again, I don't track these. 100 grams of them is like 60 calories. And that is going to wrap up today's full day of eating. Total calories for today, guys, which seems crazy low considering I feel so full and the amount of food that I've eaten. So macros are looking at 320 grams of carbs, 100 grams of fats, 172 grams of protein. We have had 3,299 calories. The goal was 4,000. However, I say 4,000. The goal's not 4,000. I just want to eat a decent amount of food in a day and make sure the food I'm eating is very, very good. I'm not actually following a structured diet plan, nutrition plan, if you want to call it, because I always eat good food. I always eat good food. So I don't ever follow nutrition plans or training or food plans or meal plans or anything like that. I always eat great foods. My app, I've got hundreds and hundreds of recipes on there that I sometimes go on there and choose and cook as well, which I will probably do a video on that very, very soon, because what we've actually added in is super, super cool. So when you sign up to my app, you get a training program and nutrition plan, but we've actually added in an additionals recipe page where there's over 150 recipes. So if there's a meal on your plan you don't like, you can head to the recipes page and you can check it out and you can put it in your meal plan, change it around, because we want to make sure that we're giving you all the resources to basically not fail. So yeah, that is today's calories and macros. That is today's full day of eating. I am going to go and chill out for about 50 minutes, 50, maybe an hour, and then we're going to hit the hay. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like this video and make sure you subscribe to the channel. The goal here is to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And I think we can do it. As long as if you're watching this now and you're not subscribed, you hit that subscribe button. I will very much appreciate it. Guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.